Hello guys, myself Rituja Nirvan and welcome to my YouTube channel Rituja Ki Pathshala. So in the previous lecture we have seen about the very hot and most important topic of the SQL server, that is the SQL categories in the SQL command, or that one of the category was DL, which stands for Data Definition Language, as you can see on my screen. Okay. Now, I just want to tell you guys, there are 5 options in this DDL. In the previous lecture, we have seen regarding the create option. Now, we are going to see the alter option. So, this DDL category, that is data definition language category, is all about doing something changes into the structure of your table. Okay, whatever the structure of your table. So, guys, here I have created one table, that is student underscore details, and if you want to see the structure of the table, so there is one special command sp underscore help and table name. Okay, and just hit the execute button. So here you will get to know all the details regarding this, all the details regarding this table. Okay, see the name of the table, then owner DBO, user table, then column, how many columns I have given, then their data type as well is mentioned in it, and it is null or not null, all these things are mentioned. Okay, so this is the structure of the table. Now if you want to do changes in any of the structure, in anything of the inside the structure of the table, at that time alter command is used, alter option is used from the DDL category. Okay, so now I want to show you the guys that in the student underscore details table we have these columns, these 5 columns are present, and inside it I have inserted some kind of data. Okay, now just we will try to use the alter command. So for more understanding we will take one example. Now alter command is having 2 scenarios. It is having 2 scenarios. First one is adding the column. If you want to add any column inside your table, at that time alter command is used. So you are adding the column. For that the syntax is you need to write alter, then table, then give your table name. Our table name is student details. Okay, so this one is case sensitive, not case sensitive, you can write in anything. SQL alter table name. Now we want to add column, and which column we want to add? I want to add the column as CT, and give the this one data type, that is varchar, and give CT varchar, that is 20. Okay, now this one. Now add column name I have given. You don't need to write here column, backspace. Okay, sorry for that, and just select this. So for adding the column, what I have written, alter table, then that my table name, that is student details. Now I want to add the column CT, so I have written add, then column name, that is CT, and I have given the data type, that this data type I want to do this. Okay, now if I want to, okay, now I want to just select it and hit the execute button. Okay, so if you are hitting the execute button, 1 minute guys. Okay, so you can see commands completed successfully. So if you are trying to select, if you are trying to see that whether it is inserted successfully or not, just select this and see. You can see the CT column, and there you can see the null option. Why the null option has came? Because the table has been created already, and after that you have tried to add the column CT, so you have not inserted any kind of data inside it. That's why here it is null, that is means empty. Okay, this is the one scenario in the alter option. Now the second scenario is if you want to rename the data type, rename existing data type, or you can say change existing data type. But okay, just wait. But in this thing you need to understand one thing, guys. While changing the data type, for string data type, that is character data type, you need to give another character data type only if you want to change it. So same. Okay, and if you want to do it for the int numeric, if you want to do it for the numbers, then you need to use numeric data type. Okay, I will show you. For better clarity, I will show you one example also for this. This you need to keep in your mind. Okay, you need to keep it same. What I am trying to say, just see. So student ID, what it is holding the data type, which data type student ID is holding. So for that you can see this by this. So see, student ID is holding int data type. Now I want to do for the int comes under the number, that is numeric data type. Okay, int comes under numeric data type. Now if I want to change the existing data type int, now at that time I need to give another numeric data type only. I can't give the string data type. Okay, it is because it is already mentioned into that column, that this column, that student ID column, will only take the numbers, it can't take the string. So you can't give the string data type, you need to give the number data type only. Okay, so let's take one example for this. You need to do this for alter, then column. For this this one, okay, alter column, column name is student ID. Wait, we will do here alter table. Just a second, guys. Alter table, table name, student details. Then alter, then column. My column is student ID. And I want to give the data type as bigint. Okay, so alter table, table name, then alter column, and the column name is student ID, and I want to change the data type from int to bigint. So I just select this and hit the execute button. Command completed successfully. If you want to see that whether its data type has changed properly or not, you need to write the command sp_help and student and table name, that is our table name is student details. So see, you can see the data type has been changed, that is bigint. Okay, so in this way the alter option, this alter is having the two options with this, that is if you want to add any column into your existing into existing table structure, at that time you can use the alter command, and if you want to change any existing data type, at that time you need to use the alter command. For that, this query you need to write alter table, table name, then alter column, column name, and bigint. Okay, and if you want to add the column, then this query you need to write it. Okay, see, and as I have added the CT column also here, so you have seen already in the select star, you can see also in the structure of the table, C CT column is added, and its data type is also added. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, now so this was the thing for today, guys. In this lecture we have seen the alter command, alter option, and in the next lecture we are going to see the drop option, how to drop anything from the table. If there is anything extra into your table and taking so much of storage, then how to drop it and how to do that with the implementation, we will see into the next lecture. So guys, if you find any kind of improvement into my lecture, if you need any kind of improvement, if you need any conceptual thing which you want to understand in the SQL server, please write down into the comment section. I will definitely look into it. If you are trying at your end, and if you are facing any kind of problem or issue, please write down into the comment section. I will definitely help you out, guys. And if you are liking my video, so please go to my channel, subscribe my channel, and please like my video and write the comment if you like it, so that you can get the notifications of daily my lectures if it is coming into my channel. Thank you so much, guys, for your very precious time, and have a very nice day ahead.